Hey everyone, Justin here, and this is going to be my Runescape Let's Play. I don't think I'm going to do like the whole entire game, considering that will take like hundreds of videos, but I'm just going to do kind of a basic startup kind of thing, showing you guys how I like to start my thing. And right here, this is where you select your kind of like character type, which has nothing to do with anything later on, so it just kind of changes your clothes for the start of the game. So please choose your character. Your choice will not affect your abilities. You can modify features like your hairstyle and clothing once you've chosen your character. We can really just choose any. I'll just choose a warrior. Let's make me white, considering I'm white. And you can do it. You can edit anything you want for this. You don't have to copy me because this is your character. So there we go. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want clean shaven. Boots. I think all that we can keep. I think I look pretty good. Hopefully you guys think so too. Okay, our character name. Considering my channel's Future Scar, and I've already registered Future Scar for my main account, I should say, which is the account I use most often. But I decided to make a new character because obviously I shouldn't really make a Let's Play during the middle of my career in this game. So, well, it's probably gonna say that I can't do just a normal name. So we gotta choose something cool, like This is a really tough question. What do we name ourselves? Let's name me Future Scar LP. That's a good name, right? Okie dokie. Let's get our controls. Oh, it looks like they changed how this thing starts up. Okay, click on the first task. Details how to complete it. Learn about task rewards from Explorer Jack. Okay. I think they originally had this tutorial at the start. I think they had this a while ago. Oh, well. If you're just gonna leave me some free items, I guess I can take those from you. Okay, that's kind of an interesting way to start off the Let's Play, just finding a whole bunch of items. But don't worry guys, I'm going to show you how to make some serious cash at the start of the game, so you guys will be set. Okay, I think this is our objective here. Okie dokie. One second, let me go talk to him again. Sorry, I didn't let you guys like look at this or anything. Am I allowed to just go free? Okay, I just completed something without doing anything. I guess I gotta go help this dude. Okay, let's go talk to him. So how are you guys doing? I figure I'll tell you a little bit more about me. My name's Justin, and I've been playing RuneScape since about 2006. I'm not much of a PKer, which kind of seems odd that I'm playing RuneScape and I don't PK, but yeah, I've just never been in really much of a what am I saying, RuneScape player, but not much of a player versus player kind of guy. I just like I kind of like the storyline to the game, doing the quests, and I like raising my skills and comparing with friends. So, okay, we just completed intervention. Now we gotta talk to the man, see if we can help him. Oh wait, I remember this. This is a little different than the tutorial I did like a couple months ago, but when I first made my main account. Okay, let's escort him to the one lady. I know which lady. She's in the graveyard, so yeah, I've been playing since 2006. I had a main account which was level 111, and I gave that away to my friend after I quit for like 2 years. And I decided I kind of liked the game, so I went back and it changed like completely on me. It was really weird. So I don't know how to pronounce like the X. It's probably like silent, like Zena or Xena or something. So we're gonna ask her to if she can do anything for him. So it's not in need of amputation, so that's good. Okay, so he's healed. Sorry, the start of the game is really boring. I never realized that. Because before they did like you were in the basement and there was a dragon and it had like voice acting, it was really cool. Okay, let's just complete all these tasks here. I think that's what it wants us to do. I don't know why it gave us all these items at the start. That's kind of weird. But sure. So when you first start RuneScape, all your stats are at level 1 except your HP, which is at 10. Before in the early stages of RuneScape, which was also called RuneScape 1, this is also referred to as RuneScape 2. I think you had about 5 HP or 9 HP or something. So yeah, it's kind of changed a little bit over the years, but for the most part that I've been playing, it's been 10. So pretty much we just have to complete these tasks that it wants us to do. It wants us to go get like level 2 mining. These are just simple tasks that we can do pretty easily. Smelt a bronze bar. So we don't have a pickaxe, but I think we can get one over here, maybe. I think Bob gives us axes. Actually, I think we have to trade him. Oh, there we go. He gives us a pickaxe. Okay, we'll take that. And I don't know. We got an iron full helm. I'll show you how to get a whole bunch of money for weapons and armor if you need any of that stuff, so we can get into the combat part of this game. So it seems there's quite a bit of people here. Hopefully we can get some rocks. Let's mine a little bit of rock here until we get to our goal, which is level 2 mining. And then we'll continue on to go smelt our items. And we'll have to add some of our tools to our tool belt. That's probably a smart idea. We'll add that to the tool belt. And we're not going to add that yet. Okay. I think if we mine about 3 of each rock, we'll be able to get our goal. And, oh yeah, I should probably explain that too. So when you first start the game, you're level 3 combat, and you can raise that up to a maximum of level 138, which is as of Friday, December 30th, 2011. So it's subject to change if they add new skills, but for now, that you can get to about level 138. Oh, I need to acquire a hatchet too, so I can get that task. So recently they did they nuked all the bots, and RuneScape used to have a problem where they had lots of like computers, like people would have a computer like do stuff for their account, and it was just really bad. So they got rid of those, so you'll probably see some basic people that really don't know what they're doing, but if you follow my guide, I'll trust me, you'll know what to do, and I'll teach you how to get some money so you don't end up like this dude, like steel armor, just like level 8, just sitting there mining. you can do all these skills in any order you want. There's all these skills, but some of them are members, like this one. As construction, hunter, slayer, fletching, thieving, herblore, agility, summoning, farming. Dungeoneering is free to play. So, and the rest of the skills you can do. So right now we're doing mining, and it's taking quite a while actually because we're a bit low on mining level, considering we're only level 1. Heavy metal. Mine some tin. So let's mine a little bit more till we have about 3 of each ore. Once we get 3 of each ore, we can smith. Oh, we just reached our mining objective. So yeah, it's pretty slow at the start of the game. Don't judge the game by its cover. It's a really fun game, and once you get started, you know, it's super fun. It's the world's most popular MMORPG, so that stands for something. And I just realized we got our tin objective. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to smith this. I realize I'm not really being very friendly to newer players, because if you're watching RuneScape Let's Play, you're obviously probably trying to, I don't know, learn how to play the game. So ores you get from mining, your mining skill, and increasing your mining skill allows you to get new ores. And rune essence you can acquire at level 1, but you have to complete a quest, and quests give you like items, experience. They allow you to do more things, and they're just pretty good. See, like Ernest the chicken, speak to Veronica outside Drainer Manor, and that's how you start it. And there's sometimes requirements, like you have to have a certain skill, like maybe we need like level 10 mining, and we can to be able to complete that quest. And then there's required items, which obviously are what is required to complete the quest. Sometimes you need like a bucket because you might need to gather water. I don't know, just whatever is required you might need. Combat will tell you like what kind of enemies you'll need to be facing, and you need to watch out for. And sometimes there's a required combat level. So we're at level 3 right now. Let's say it's level 100. So we got to get to level 100 before we can even acquire that the required combat level. And then here's the rewards, which is what you get for completing the quest. So we get 4 quest points, 3,000 coins, 10 eggs, and 300 feathers. Now, if you complete a quest, sometimes it allows you to complete other quests. So it's good to complete a lot of quests, because let's say we need to complete Ernest the chicken for observatory quest, which obviously you don't, but that's just an example. And oops, I forgot that I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to give you information while getting to something. So furnaces are located throughout RuneScape, and I should probably show you the world map first. So clicking on that like the world thing will bring up your world map, which shows you all about RuneScape. So we're in the city called Lumbridge, and here is where we can find the smith. And see, there's a furnace, and then there's an anvil, which you can smith into armor, provided that you have a hammer. This is Lumbridge Castle, and you'll be doing a lot of different quests here. This is the altar where you can restore your prayer points, and I'll get into prayer a little bit later. And this icon right here is where you can start a quest. So if you see these, there's a quest that needs to be done there. Sometimes the people won't talk about the quest, or they won't allow you to do it because you don't have the requirements. So if you see one of these and there's like no possible way to get a quest, then that's why. This icon right here is for dungeons. Dungeons mean it goes underground and it goes into like a cave or some other place, and you usually want to stay away from those unless you know you can face the monsters in there, because a lot of the time there's some pretty strong monsters and you don't want to get killed while doing that. So, and here we go, the game has come back. So yeah, here's the quests and all this stuff. So we're gonna use we're gonna left click the tin ore and we're gonna use it on the furnace. You can right click and select use tin ore on furnace or whatever, or you can just press smelt furnace by left clicking on the furnace and it'll bring up this, and this will allow us to make bars. And what bars do, like bronze, iron, steel, they allow you to craft armor and are often needed for quests and all types of things. So we're gonna make our tin and copper ore into bronze bars. To make a bronze bar, you need 1 tin ore and 1 copper ore. So that's why we have gathered 3 of each, so we can have 3 bronze bars. So just left click on that and it'll make all of our ore into bronze bars. So we got the task complete for the bronze bar. Let's see what we need to do now. Looks like we need to smith a bronze dagger. And here's a crate of hammers, so let's grab a hammer from there. Heck, you can grab a few if you need to. Just keep clicking on it. Oh, nope, it won't let us have more than 1 hammer. And we can add that to our tool belt once we're done with it. Matter of fact, let's add that to our tool belt. So left click on the bronze bar and use it on the anvil, or you can of course just left click or right click and press smith. So right now we can only make a dagger and a hatchet, which require one smithing to make, but once we increase our smithing skill we'll be able to make more items out of bronze. And once we get past there, see bronze items, it will tell us what level we need to have to make that item. So these are really useful. These are like little mini guides for that skill. So make sure to reference these a lot if you're having trouble figuring out things. See, we'll go into bronze and it'll say level 1 bronze dagger 1 bar. And once we get to level 3 we can make bronze medium helms. And 1 second, I was looking for something else. Bronze scimitar at level 5. That'll allow us to make a weapon, which requires 2 bars. But in this Let's Play, I'm not really going to cover making your own armor because that's really inefficient. So we'll use 1 bar here, and we're going to make a dagger. So we completed cutting edge technology. So right now we don't really have many weapons and stuff, so there's quite a few different ways you can do this. A common way to get a weapon for the start of the game is you can either just go and do it without one, or you can run up here. Just follow where I'm going. Reference your mini map up here to kind of figure out what it looks like, the pathway to where I'm going. You'll be using the mini map up here a lot. I like to use it. I think Beefy Bill here has a weapon that we can buy for the start. Training sword. Depending on whether you want to become like a melee kind of person or like a range kind of person, you can do that right now. Here's a tinderbox. You might want to consider buying that because that will help us light fires. The other items are useful too, like buy an empty pot. So right now we're going to buy a training sword, which costs 35 gold pieces. The little number right here shows how much the item costs, and the number in the top left corner shows how much quantity they have of the item. So we're going to buy 1, and then we'll buy a training shield, which will help increase our defense so that we take less damage. And right here is our money pouch, which holds all of our money. If for some reason you die, you don't lose any of your money, so that's a recent update that's really convenient. So we're gonna click or left click on our sword to equip it, and left click on our shield to equip it. Now I'm going to show you guys the equipment stats. If you press that button, it will allow you to see your equipment stats. This shows all your attack bonuses, your defense bonuses, your other bonuses like strength, range strength, prayer, magic damage. So if you right click on the item, this is what you're wearing. This is like all your armor and stuff. If you right click on an item in here, you can see its individual stats. Like, see, it gives us 4 stab, 3 slash, and it gives us defense bonuses of 2 slash and 1 crush, and it gives us 5 strength. And down here, this number right here shows our weight, and you might want to try to keep your weight down sometimes because it slows you down when you're running and you use more energy. So I'll continue to go and reference stuff like that later, but this icon right here, just to let you know, this is your bag, which is your inventory. This is your worn equipment. This is your prayer list. It shows all the different prayers you can use. This is your spell book. This is all of your stats, and it can show the little individual guides for that stat. This is your task list, which we're going to want to complete these tasks because we can earn money from them by going back to the guy who we talked to in the start of the game. And this is your combat styles, and it shows your combat level, the name of the item or the weapon you're using, and we can choose which style of attack we want to use. Now, you should really look at the different attack styles, as it shows which combat stat you're using. So the 3 main melee ones that you're probably going to be looking at are attack, strength, and defense. Those are the 3 main melee ones. Attack will increase your likelihood of doing damage to your opponent. Your strength will increase the amount of damage you can do to your opponent, and defense will increase your defense against their attacks that they try to hit you with. So these are cows. This is the cow field. I'll open my world map so you guys can see where this is in case you didn't watch. So here's Lumbridge Castle, and here's where you start. If you want to, you can try to just go grab some money and go up this path right here. Just watch my cursor. And right here is Beefy Bill, which you can buy a weapon. And just go back down here and go across this bridge right here and go into here, which is, well, where the cow fields are. So this is an imp, which they drop some miscellaneous items. But let's attack this cow right here and get into our first battle, besides the goblin. So as you can see, we're attacking him, and these little numbers pop up. The numbers that are on you and your character, that's how much damage you just took. The number that's on the cow's character, or whatever enemy you're facing, is the number of damage they took. So right now we just did 3 damage to them, and we're defeating them. The bar above our heads is our health meter. As you can see, our health in the corner here is 68, so we took some damage. And we just got a Staff of Air. If you collect any Staffs of Air, definitely pick them up. They're pretty valuable. Let's price check. This is the price checker. It allows you to check the price of the items in your inventory, or whatever you put in here. So iron 2-hand swords are worth 30 GP, so those probably aren't worth our time. So if you right click and you go over to drop, you can drop the item and it'll remove it from your inventory, and that way you don't have to deal with that. We'll keep that iron full helm because that will be of use to us. Let's rearrange our inventory here real fast. What does our tool belt have at the moment? So we already have a bronze hatchet, so we can use that when we need to. So we'll drop the other iron hatchet. We'll put this up here. We can probably just add the hammer to our tool belt, and might be good to add that too. We'll put these items. Actually, we probably don't want an empty pot right now. We can do that as necessary, but for right now we're going to need to fill up our inventory with cow hides. I don't think I'm going to be using the attack. I think I'm going to be using the aggressive lunge attack, which is a stab, and it gives us strength experience, which will help us increase our strength skill, which therefore increases our ability to do more damage. And as you can see, when you're using the a strength output or a strength combat style, it allows you to do more damage with your weapon as you are putting more strength into it. So let's grab the cowhide by right-clicking on the pile of items and then just pressing left-clicking on take. And we'll attack this cow here. So anyways, we're going to train up till we fill our inventory with either air staffs or cow hides. We'll want a healthy combination of both. And let's put on our helmet. Actually, that'll give us some more defense. As you can see, we're nearly defeated here, so we're gonna need to grab some raw beef off the ground and go over to this tree right here. And you can use items from your tool belt to do stuff. Like, see, we just obtained a log. So let's use our log. Oops, we gotta get our tinderbox out here. So we'll scroll through this so we find the tinderbox. 1 second, how do we get it out of here? Sorry guys, I don't really know this tool belt. Here we go, that's probably how we do it. So if you have a tinderbox in your tool belt, it'll allow you to just click craft. So we'll just click there, and we made our first fire. So you're gonna now need to left click on your raw beef and click on the fire, and it'll allow us to cook some raw beef. And as you can see, we just burnt it, which in order to increase the likelihood of your successfully cooking, you're going to need to increase your cooking skill. So we'll get into that a little bit later when we require of it, but let's eat the cooked meat. And that gave us another task complete, and it healed us by 30. So let's face another cow so we can get some more meat to heal us, and we can also get some more cow hides. So guys, I think I'll kind of pause the recording here to get my inventory filled with cow hides and air staffs so that I can show you guys what to do with that next. So I'll be right back. Hey everyone, it's Justin, and I'm back. So I just got level 2 prayer, so that will help us beneficially. Or I don't know why I just said that, but so right now there's this guy over here, Zerger, and he's making a YouTube video too, so it's kind of funny. I was like, how ironic that we're both. He's using Hypercam. That's all I'm using. I'm just using Hypercam. But yeah, this is really funny. So yeah, guys, we're kind of both just making a video right now, which I don't know him at all. I just met him, so it's not coincidence. But anyways, I just got my skills up. I have level 5 strength now and level 2 prayer. With level 2 prayer, you can now repair someone else's gravestone. Upon dying, you will leave a gravestone unless you're in the wilderness. So yeah, we now can repair other people's gravestones for about 5 minutes, I think it is. So I just wanted to show you what what prayer does. So prayer has many different effects. At level 1 we can use thick skin, which increases our defense by 5%. So put your hands together for, okay, we'll show the stat adjustments. Now our defense is increased by 5%. So pretty good. And I just filled up my inventory with cow hides. So we're gonna go sell those for money, because a lot of people use them for crafting. You can use them for crafting too. Here's the crafting skill. And you can make armor, like you can make leather gloves, and then you can make leather boots, but it's really kind of cost inefficient, so we're not going to do that. We're going to wait till we can get some more money, and then we can go do stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to this is just kind of how you earn money at the start of the game. Later on, I don't really suggest this, but for now, this will get you enough money to start the game. It'll give you enough money to buy all the items you need, and yeah. So these are some dark wizards, so let's be careful about those. Originally, before an update, which I don't know when it was, these dudes would attack you and they were aggressive. So it was really dangerous for low-level players to be passing through here to Varrock. And Varrock is like the marketplace of RuneScape. It's got a lot of different shops, and it's got a grand exchange, which we're going to right now, where you can sell items to other people. And as you can see, we're out of run. We're unable to run. We can run like a few feet, and then it stops us because we're out of run mode. So in order to recharge your run faster, you can right click on the run icon and press rest. And rest will get you down to a similar stance like this. And as you can see, your run is rapidly increasing. So as I'm recording this, it's currently December 30th, so all the snow and all that stuff is still here, and the winter event is available, and I'll probably cover that in a different video, so if you want to check that out, feel free to subscribe to my channel, or you can just come back later when I make it, because yeah, I'd like you to watch that because it's pretty cool, and it'll help you get through the puzzles that they feature. I guess I was like, what should I say for that? Because yeah, I had to look up like a guide because I got really confused during that. But now I know it, and now I know what to do. So I'll show you guys if you want. So apparently we just got 40 coins for coming in here. So coolio. Oh, we gotta go get the tutorial first. I guess I'll explain how this works there too. We can talk to a tutor. We'll just get the basics. We won't get the entertainment version. Okay, this is the Grand Exchange. You can tell us what you want to buy or sell for, and for how much, and we'll search for another player willing to do the trade. Let me describe the process in 4 easy steps. You come here with items to sell or money to spend. Speak with one of the clerks at the desks in the corner of the building. They will help you set up your bid. When setting up a bid, we'll show you a guide price for each item. This is a suggestion, though you can offer any amount you like. The clerks will take the items or money off you and look for someone to complete the trade. This may be very fast, or it could take several days. So you're gonna want to give them the ideal price for it to sell fast, or else it's, yeah, like it says, some offers might take several days if you try to sell an item for too much money or try to buy it for too low. When the trade is complete, we'll send you a message. You can collect your stuff by talking to the clerks or by visiting any banker in RuneScape. There's plenty more information about the Grand Exchange, all of which can be found from Burson, the guy with the megaphone. I would suggest you speak to him to fully get the grips with the Grand Exchange. Good luck. Okay, now that we've completed the tutorial, we're able to go to the Grand Exchange. So we're gonna start off with our full inventory of cowhides, two bronze bars. I don't know if you guys have 2 bronze bars, but I do. So we're gonna sell those 2, and we got a staff of air, which was pretty convenient. So we'll sell all this. Now I should probably show you how to do this. Okay, so here's the Grand Exchange clerks, and the other people are the bankers. So we don't want to use the bankers right now, but we're going to use the Grand Exchange clerks. So you're going to right click on them and press exchange, and then you come to this screen which shows your current offers. So we're going to press sell, and then we're going to click on the cowhide, and we're going to go over here to all. So we'll sell all the cowhides in our inventory. And as you can see, there were 345 GP each, and we'll get about 8,000 for this offer, assuming it completes. So let's press confirm offer, and the green bar shows that it's sold. A blank bar just shows that nothing's happened to it yet. It hasn't been completed. That means no one's buying it. The red bar means that you either canceled the offer or it was unable to complete. I don't know. I think if you canceled it. And if it's like if there's nothing in there but there's a little bit of yellow, like a yellow bar keeps like proceeding across the screen, like here's where the yellow bar is, and it would keep going up eventually. That means that your items you've sold some of your items, but you haven't sold all of them. So let's go ahead and click on the sell cowhide. And as you can see right here, we got 8,750. When I estimated we would get about 8,625. So let's collect our money. And we now have 9,383 in our money pouch. So let's go ahead and sell the rest of our items. And the bronze bars aren't selling. They'll probably sell later. Let's sell our staff of air. If you're gonna use your magic skill a lot, I might suggest keeping that if you got one, because that might be useful. But now we have 10k coins, so that's quite a bit. So actually I should show you how to do this. I'm trying to make this useful for people who already know how to play the game, and I'm trying to make it useful for people who don't know how to play the game. So we'll collect that money and go over to one of your slots that you don't have any offers in, and press buy. And we're going to buy some starting items for our melee, assuming that you are meleeing, or you might be ranging or maging, but I'm not going to cover range or mage gear. I'm just going to cover the melee. Unless you already know how to play the game, then obviously you provide that yourself. So iron, let's type in iron, and it'll show us any listings with iron in them, in their name. So right here is iron armor set LG, which means legs, which is preferred for guys. And here's armor set SK, which is skirt, which will give you an iron plate skirt instead of the iron legs. A guy or a girl can use either one of these, depending on what you like the look of better. I think the skirt is a little bit cheaper, since girls usually buy the legs anyways, even though there is a skirt option. So we're going to go ahead and buy the legs, since I'm a guy. And it costs 1,736 GP. So we'll buy one. And this button right here, it says raise your offer price by 5%. That will increase the money we are willing to buy it for, which will usually sell it to you faster, which a lot of people tend to do that just to get it sold because they want the item. So we'll confirm our offer, and it's already sold in. So now we have an iron armor set LG. Now you may be wondering, how do I use this? It doesn't have any option to wear it. So you're going to need to right click on the Grand Exchange clerk and go to sets. And go right click on your iron armor set and click exchange. And there we go, we just got some iron armor now. Now let's go back into the exchange and let's buy something else. Let's type in iron scimitar. If you don't know how to spell that, just look at my screen and you'll see that I have spelled it down here correctly. So iron scimitar, we're going to want to buy this, click on it. and it's 20 GP. That's pretty reasonable considering we have 8,000. Let's increase the offer here. We can even type in 100. If you click these three dots right here, you can edit a custom price and edit any number, and it'll try to buy it for you. So let's click 100 GP, and it's sold in. And we got some of our money back since it sold for less than what I offered. That's what the Grand Exchange will do. That's why it's really useful, because if you try to buy something for over the price that you can get it for, it will give you the rest of the money, and it will give you it back. So let's go ahead and click on our armor, and now we have armor. So let's go ahead and go back into the exchange and buy a few more items. Let's buy an amulet of strength. Now, once again, if you don't know how to spell that, just look at the bottom of my screen. You can pause the video and check that out. Let's click the amulet of strength. Let's buy one, and let's increase the price by 5% to ensure that we get it. And it's sold in. Now, what the amulet of strength does is it increases our strength stat. So let's go into our equipment bonuses and equip the amulet of strength. And as you can see, our strength bonus is now 19. And if we unequip it, we'll see that our strength bonus is regularly 9 with our iron scimitar. So it's very useful. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this other helmet because we got one from our iron set. Hopefully it sells. Yes, it sold. So these training ones are pretty much useless by now. You don't really need them. You can just abandon them there. And right now we don't have any capes, we don't have any arrows, rings, boots, or gloves. So let's just type in gloves. Whichever gloves you want. Leather ones are the cheap option. We'll just buy one of those for now. The gloves and stuff aren't really required like the boots, but they kind of add to your style and they give you a little bit of defense bonuses. Let's type in boots. Later on you can go to the Stronghold of Security and you can get some better boots. But for now we'll just... Oh, that was a task too, so we've completed that task. And let's go ahead and buy a cape. Now when you type in cape, you're probably going to see a whole bunch of options. So type 29 cape, let's buy that. And as you can see, it's quite a bit of money. So we're going to just increase the price drastically here. And we didn't buy in, so we'll have to buy a different cape. Let's buy the black cape. The black cape is the pretty much basic one. It's the cheaper option too. And finally we'll buy... Wait, do we need anything else? Nope, I think that's good. As of right now, there's no rings that you can obtain that would be good. Actually, we didn't buy boots. Let's go buy boots. You can obtain the Explorer's Ring, which is the best like free to play ring, but I'm not going to be covering that right now. Okay, buy some other boots, and we're now at 6,900 GP. Not too bad for buying all this stuff. And you're now equipped with some armor. Now look at your stats, and you can see that they've drastically increased. So we're now going to go back to home, and you can continue on with your quest. Just build up. You can build up a lot of money, train your skills, and yeah, that's pretty much the start of the game. Is just building up your things. You can do quests. I'll cover those quests in individual videos, and yeah, make sure to do the seasonal one before it ends. I think it'll be ending on the 31st, which I'm making this video. I'm probably going to be posting on the 30th, so sorry if you didn't get to it in time. But the seasonal events happen at almost every holiday, like Easter. There's an Easter event. At Christmas, there's a Christmas event. Halloween, there's a Halloween event. and usually Jagex will do a some kind of fun thing for New Year's. So yeah, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my short RuneScape Let's Play. I don't think I will be continuing it because I just realized as I started recording it that the file size is unacceptable, considering that this video was about 10 gigabytes to film and record, and then I had to match the audio to the video because it was all out of sync, and it was just very long and difficult process. But yeah, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll make sure to check out some of my other videos. And I'll continue to make RuneScape tutorials, but I just won't be able to make these longer videos that are like 30 minutes because it's very hardware intensive and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.